Hey everyone, we're starting a new game plus in Lightning Returns to just go over everything, see if there's any different. We're going to go with hard mode, and we're also going to try to finish all the quests. So if you get stuck on a quest, we will probably get the quest done, and I'll let you know what you need to do. Alright, battle difficulty, we're going to set it to hard, because we want to play hard. I heard that hard you get better stuff, but we're not going to watch the intro because it takes too long, and if you already played the game, you know what's happening. If it's the first time, then you should probably watch the regular video, not the new game plus. So as you can see here, Lightning has all of her stuff, and Hope is just beginning the conversation like always, and we're just gonna pick up the stuff here. I'm not really sure what is in here, but let's get it. Alright, so we got proof of overcoming limits in New Game Plus. And basically, you will be able to exceed the limits that was placed in the other game. I guess the first one. Alright, as you can see, we have all our stuff here. And I mean everything, completely everything we have, except the ultimate weapon. That's the thing we don't have, which is... I don't know if it's good or bad, but this sword is pretty weak without the ultimate weapon. And I don't remember where this came from, but we got this sword too. Alright, we're just gonna change our stuff because this thing is not that powerful. Alright, we have all our items and we're beginning the game again. Let's check out. Alright, we get to see all of these creatures as well. We beat them before. And let's just go through the first part. I guess we should talk to Hope.
Good to see you again. Is something the matter?
No, it's just... I suddenly had this strange feeling of déjà vu. I could have sworn we've done this before. That we've been in this exact same situation.
I hope you're not imagining things. The world needs its savior, and you need to hold yourself together. If you're ready to go, stand in front of the warp device.
Alright, Lightning senses something that we did this before, we played before.
I can use the warp device to send you down. It's best if you head for XIII first. Something strange is happening in the so-called City of Light, and you need to find out what's going on.
Alright, so something that's part of New Game Plus is you are able to modify your weapon and shields at the forge. Alright, you need components and things like that to do that. We're gonna just head down. Alright, we're gonna rush forward and just kind of try to get past this portion. Again, if you played this game, the first part already...
Looks like someone's targeting the savior. Let's see if we can find out anything from the crime scene.
If you played the first game already, you probably know what's happening here. You have to collect information.
That's vital information. Good work, Light. At this rate, we'll solve the murder.
The time is now 9 p.m.
Alright, our fighter emblem just upgraded.
People who need help.
It can't be. Damn it. It's not like him to be late. But what if... No, couldn't be that.
Something wrong? Not about those murders, is it?
God, no. Well, at least I hope not. You see, it's the end of my shift, and I'm waiting for my replacement, but he hasn't shown. He's been late before, but never as bad as this.
You're starting to worry, right?
He likes to make out he's a tough guy, but he isn't at all, frankly. His name's Holmes. If you run into him, do me a favor, will you? Tell him Thornton's worried and needs to go home.
Alright, so this is quest 1. You need to find Holmes. And this is a really simple quest, actually.
If I see anyone in uniform wandering around where they're not supposed to be, I'll talk to them.
Alright, so all you gotta do is... Actually, let's check the shop first.
Good heavens. His messages say that if you believe what you... They say oracle drives are the heretics... I can't even imagine. An oracle drive. But did the heretics...
Oh, okay, we can't do anything. Here he is. Here's Holmes.
You work at the station, don't you? Your fellow attendant's worried about you.
Oh no, is it time for my shift already? I completely lost track of time. Look, can I trust you? I saw who did it. You know, the people who threw the dummy off the clock tower? I got scared, so I've been laying low. I can't go to the station. That's where they'll look for me.
You were there? What did you see exactly? You have to tell me.
I don't have to do anything. But if you can protect me from those people and get me to the station, I'll tell you all about it. Get me to the station, and then I'll talk.
Alright, all you gotta do is run back to the station, or run back to the other guy.
The order operates the region.
Holmes, you're safe. I was so worried about you, I could barely concentrate on my duties.
Sorry, boss. I saw what happened over where they found the girl. I guess I just panicked. I don't know why I got so scared. I'm sorry I let you down. It won't happen again.
Never mind, I'm just glad to see you're safe. Guess I never told you. Well, years ago, one of my colleagues was killed by a monster. I was afraid the same thing had happened to you. I panicked and asked this lady for help.
I can't believe no one told me that when I took this job. But anyway, sorry for the trouble, boss. From now on, I swear to you, I'm never going to be late. I mean, what if your heart gave out or something with worry? Can't have that on my conscience.
A true friend that cares. Maybe that's enough to save a soul.
Well, a deal's a deal. You got me here safe and sound, and so I'm going to tell you exactly what I saw. It was the children of XIII. They tossed the dummy off the tower. I really wanted to tell the Inquisitors what I saw. Honestly, I did. But I was afraid those heretics might find out and make me their next victim.
The Inquisitor will definitely be very interested in this information.
No one. The Etrophin. It may mean furtive conversation.
That's vital information. Good work, Light. At this rate, you'll solve the murder in no time. The Order is in charge of the investigation. Talk to the Inquisitor to see what the current situation is.
Monsters appear around this time.
It's because of the prophecy.
We need to solve this case quickly. Luxarian is the city of divine light, yet it has seen the murder of 3 girls in 3 days. The people seem to be growing fearful. If you find out anything at all, I'd be anxious to hear it. There are similarities. Yes, you may also become a target of the killers. Thank you for your...
Alright, so we just gotta keep talking to him because we got a lot of information already, at least 3 information.
The poor girls.
You should gather information and relay it to the Inquisitors. The Order has locked the area down. The Inquisitor will definitely be very interested in this information. When I talk to...
Yes? That is very interesting indeed. We've been piecing together all our evidence, and your information supports our theory. The only question is, how long I can maintain the blockade. If you find new...
You should head to areas with lots of foot traffic. Try your luck at the station, or the plaza out in front.
Alright, we need to talk to this girl that's running around.
I always said though, every night I can, whenever I see, if there's one thing I know, those fanatics are, it's as if they are...
That's vital information. Good work, Light. At this rate, you'll solve the murder in no time.
The horror, I knew the lady. She'd been a rising, but then she retired.
If you find...
You should head to areas with lots of foot traffic. Try your luck at this station, or the plaza out in front.
Alright, looks like we need to talk to one more person.
I've caused the boss a lot of...
Regardless, it's...
The children of Etro gather each... I suppose if I really wanted to...
They need to make progress with the
If you find new information...
You should head to areas with lots of foot traffic.
In recent days, there is sinister. I just overheard one. It went something like, now, could there be a connection? Are they trying? I wonder if I should...
Alright, so that one was the last guy.
If you know anything about the case, I'd be glad to hear it.
The goddess's disciples are beginning to gather. If you lift the blockades around this area, there's a good chance they'll start to move out.
You're suggesting I let them go? It's not a bad idea. Yes, I'll give the order and we'll see where the heretics lead us. We've managed to find some eyewitnesses, and we think we know who it was that strung the dummy from the tower.
Let me guess. The children of Etro, right?
Ah, you have your own sources, I see. In recent weeks, the heretics have become more visible on the streets of our holy city. The poor, benighted fools don't believe in God's salvation. Clearly, their despair has led them to carry out these wanton acts. If only they would open their eyes, embrace God, and they could bathe in the pure light of His almighty grace. Can't they see that their souls would be liberated in the new world? The irony of it all is that their fanatical rejection of the Savior has only made my own faith that much stronger. Although perhaps that is the work of the Savior herself.
If you think your faith will save you, then go ahead. Believe all you want.
Alright, we completed that quest. And now let's look at the next quest. Oh, that's done.
Please obey all safety officer instructions. Thank you for your cooperation.
Chocopocolina! Hi! I sense you want to talk about something. Ask away! Is it about this message board? Or something more important, like my beauty regimen?
I want to talk to you. I think that you have it backwards.
Oh, don't be such a silly Sahagin. Everyone wants to talk to me, especially since I've been put in charge of this.
The message board?
It's not just an ordinary message board. It's called the Canvas of Prayers, and it's magical. An ancient spell has been cast on it, and now it can show people's hopes and dreams. For example, you know how people wish on stars, or by throwing coins into a fountain? I know you've done it too, even though you'd never admit it. This board collects prayers from all over the world, from all sorts of people, and makes them appear as words.
You mean anyone can come here and read them?
Just you. It's written in a mythical language. To anyone other than yourself, it looks like a jumble of nonsense. Now don't just take my word for it. Why don't you take a look? See if you can't read everyone's humble little wishes.
Alright, that was an easy quest to do. Another easy quest. Alright, so now that's done.
You did a fantastical job, Lightning! That was Choco Boco!
How do you know my name?
What? Don't tell me you don't remember. Let's just say that I gave
You helped.
No, sadly. But I am.
I don't even know you.
Well, you're just going, ooh, I know.
Wait.
Have you been to the dazzling city of Yuznan yet? Their fire.
Alright, so we gotta wait until midnight before we have a chance to follow the heretics to the area.
Welcome in. Come back again.
Thanks for stopping. And thank you.
The High Priestess hears all of God's
I'm surprised. What do you want?
Light, I'm detecting monsters. Move carefully through this area. Light, you can escape from battle when you're truly desperate, but it comes with a price. All miracles do.
A price? What kind of price?
Your time, and that of this world. The more you run, the less souls you'll save. In short, you'll give up about an hour of your precious 13 days.
Time for dinner. I might lose my life for that. One of you.
How cool!
Specialized wear, huh?
I'm dying to knock one back.
Interesting.
That's cool.
I follow the wind. Guess it comes to this.
It's getting dark.
Maybe I should make an offering.
Finally.
Is it dinner time?
I suppose they think they're acting as their cause. What am I saying? It's nothing more than the mass foulings of
Alright, we're back, and there is about, I'd say 5 seconds or maybe less before they arrive. As you can see, it's 23:56 right now. 4 more seconds, or 2 more seconds rather, and they're gonna start appearing on the other side over there.
Where do you think a group of people are likely to gather unnoticed? The station plaza, perhaps? Keep an eye on them, but be... You need to follow the heretics. Be discreet and don't let them spot you.
All right, just following them, not getting too close so they won't spot me.
To the Shadow Hunter? I sure don't like the sound of that. When they say savior, do you think...
It's me, alright. It has to be. But who's the Shadow Hunter?
I don't know. Right now, no one else does either. The information's incomplete at best. But the Order thinks he could be the leader of the heretics.
So if the Shadow Hunter leads the cult, does that mean he's also behind the murders?
Alright, you gotta be careful here. As you can see, two of them actually ran up to check if there's anyone there. Alright, somehow I think the cat is there just to stall me.
Show that you are one of us.
In the forest of darkness, chaos holds sway. To the goddess of death, these numbers I say, 7891.
The rites are beginning. Make haste.
See that? I think I just found my invitation to the party.
Yeah, so when the phone rings, you have to give them a 4-digit code. Simple, if you have the numbers.
Right. Simple. So any bright ideas about how to do that? I mean, considering you're doling out advice.
Head back to town and see what you can uncover. The heretical cult, the so-called Children of XIII, are behind the murders. They become increasingly visible in the city. Judging by the tone of their message, they view the Savior as their enemy. What I don't understand is why they would target you. You're here to save souls and guide them to a new world. Why wouldn't they want that?
It's not that clear-cut. To some, God's savior looks as much a murderer as these maniacs do. I'm not surprised they're afraid.
Don't worry. Even if the world hates you, I'll always be by your side, Light. What do you want to do? Will you go looking for that code?
The children of XIII are gathering now. They'll be out of my reach until they're done with their business.
It seems like a waste to just wait here until then. Why not get out of the city for a while?
I might as well. There's no...
Welcome in.
Yes, your time is the most precious thing you have now. How you use these few days may decide the very fate of the world. It looks like the monorail is up and running. If you hop aboard, you can quickly get anywhere in this world. And there's another station on the south side of XIII.
Alright, let's see where we're supposed to go after 6 a.m. So, we have about a lot of time on our hand at the moment.
I can't believe it. I just dropped it. Now I'll never ever see it
Did you lose something? What was it?
I lost my carbuncle doll. It was the prettiest green color. It was an antique. It was my favorite doll in the entire world.
Chin up. It has to be somewhere. If you search hard enough, you'll be able to find it.
I know where it is. The chaos took it away from me. Anything the chaos touches just disappears and you never see it again.
Just because you can't see something, it doesn't mean it's gone. In fact, there might be a way to get it back.
Really? I don't believe you.
All right, then I'll find it for you and prove it. You're looking for a green carbuncle doll, is that right? In this dying world, all the children have lived for centuries without growing old. Being alive for so long has stripped them of many things, including their naivete and hope.
All right, let's go find the carbuncle doll. And it is actually in one of the places where there are shops. And you can only get there at nighttime, so be sure that it's nighttime. Or actually, never mind, it's right here. Now you can go back to her and give her the doll.
Look what I found. Here you go. Make sure you don't lose it again, okay?
My doll! You really found it! Oh, thank you, thank you! My mom gave this to me. She's gone now. She got swallowed up by the chaos. It was 200 years ago, maybe longer. If this doll was safe and sound inside the chaos, that means my mom is okay too, right? It means she's watching over me from far away, right?
People pray for the dead. They pray that even though their bodies are gone, their souls still exist. They pray they'll see their loved ones again. That little girl prays she'll reunite with her mother. The same way I pray that Sarah and I will be together again someday.
Alright, that's it for this video. We will continue on when it's 6 o'clock again, when we can go find the passcode.